Hi, I'm doing a little about me kind of video. Um, I'm a web developer from South Australia, Adelaide, and I've got about 8 years commercial experience, mostly in PHP, HTML and CSS, bit of JavaScript, although now I'm mainly JavaScript. Anyway, let's start out with why I do this. The underlying reason, I think, is that I like to be an example to those that are sort of in the same boat as me, a bit disadvantaged, and to show what's possible, connect with them, and help each other up. So yeah, that's why. At the moment, I'm doing strength training. I see a personal trainer once a week, and with strength training, I just like that you get all this sensory input and then it's finished. Like with web development, hours and hours goes into something and then it's finished. Whereas you do one set and you're finished for a bit. And you do two sets and you're finished for a bit. And the other thing is that 4 weeks ago you couldn't lift something and now you can. I'm trying to incorporate into my habits, like before breakfast, doing 30 squats, for example. Before lunch, doing rows, etc. But I don't have a lot of equipment at the moment, which sucks a bit. All right. I like reading. I like books, maybe I should say. I'm just doing like after a meal, read 4 pages. And because I read Atomic Habits by James Clear. And before bed, 1 page. Currently reading Find Your Why by Simon Sinek. I think that's it. All right. What else? I'm into meditation. I'm only doing it a few minutes here and there, but there is part of me that would go, let's do 45 minutes of it in one hit, and you would probably go on to code for 2 hours, and that's great. But I'm just trying to incorporate it consistently and not with extremism. If you're interested, Google Mark Williams mindfulness, and there'll be a book there. That's how I got started. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Next question. How did I become a web dev? Well, one of my earliest memories is my cousin made a DOS game in front of me. But really probably stems back to my friend, a friend taught me hyperlinks and saving to HTML in front page, and then I went home and did it in Word, and then I built some web pages in Word. One of them went up and was for a friend's event. I'm sure it was terrible, had all these fixed layout issues, but yeah, anyway. Then in high school, taught myself Dreamweaver and Photoshop because they were on the machines at school. And then when it came time to launching a forum, I had gotten a mentor and he sort of said, nah, you can't copy the HTML from a website and expect it to be a functioning forum. Learn PHP and get back to me, sort of thing. And I bought books on it, and so I deliberately was learning PHP, HTML, and CSS in high school. I even put it into my curriculum, where I had to build a website for the community, and I built like a dig clone where you upvote things. And yeah, that's where I learned the bad mistake of if admin equals 1 or equals true. And that means it's always true, and everyone's an admin. That got fixed reasonably quickly. And then Did some TAFE, didn't learn much, so I got a job in the field. I redesigned the website and brought it to the interview, and they liked my initiative. And once you're in the door, then you're in the door for a while. Currently, I'm a bit out of the door because I decided to do sabbatical and then go back to TAFE, and now I'm kind of on the outside looking in a little bit, but I'm working my way back. Okay, lightning round, expanded graphics. Okay, lightning round. Wore every hat. Green pastures at a specialist web development company. Learned unit testing. Agency deadlines. Responsible for everything, including managing other people and so forth. Anyway, responsibility, let's say. Hostworks, green pastures at a big company with lots of support and Laravel projects. Lightning round. Slow. So I got tired of going on Facebook all the time and then not saying anything. So I went to make something where you kind of had to participate, and so you have to comment on every post you see, and it's really meant for like your 10 closest friends, because you wouldn't want to have to comment on everyone's posts unless they were friends. So yeah, anyway. Journ week. So because I was only going to TAFE one day a week, I started getting out of bed late. So I built something where you write a letter to yourself at night, you read it in the morning, and then you do a gratitude journal. And that was it. So you get out of bed earlier. What's next on the horizons? Well, I was thinking of doing a agile stand-up meeting where I invite students, people from startups, people from working in companies that aren't managing themselves remotely very well, and they want that daily startup. So saying things like, this is what I did today, this is what I did yesterday, this is what I need help with, this is what I'm going to get stuck on, etc. So yeah, that might be my next thing. I've been working on it a little bit. Maybe it'll morph into like pitching it as like, hey, university, fund me and hire me so that I can do this with your students. Yeah. Okay. Is that it? Well, thanks everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully this doesn't cut out whilst I'm doing the outro. That's the perks of DSLRs. Okay. Over and out.